Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Out to that one, and I'm going to remove that down there like that. And then I'm going to go with paste, and I'm going to take that one is going to go onto there. That is not overlapping anything at all. It's chucking in a few extra roboports. Small electric pole is in the way. Where? Ah, I've got one in the way down here, look. There's one small electric pole in the way. Down there. I think that's the only spot that we've got. So go back to paste and put that one over there. Yes. Excellent. Right, that one can then go into there. Now, that roboport there is not wanted. That one's in the way. And I will have a look. There's another one over there that's not wanted. And there'll be a few extra little bits scattered around as well on here that aren't wanted. But for the most part, that one is wanted as is laid out right now. So I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to do anything different, other than just kind of leave that one as it is. We've got some requests to go and remove a few other bits and pieces in there. I don't think I've got any more roboports down here. Not that I can see. Seems to be fairly straightforward. Doesn't look like I've got anything extra on there. So that one's now started. We've got some basics on there. And then these over here, I've now got absolutely everything going through there and going into here. I got 1,400 in that chest. I got 2,400 in there. Nothing has changed. Still not going to do the upgrade on that. And I'm not going to do it over here. So like these closer ones, 2,200 pickup, 2,400 in the chest. And then out this side, where it's a little bit further away, it's pretty much the same. It's the patches that are further away. That's where it starts to change. And you... Oh, yeah, you're going in over here. That chest is full. And that was not actually requesting anything at the moment. So I'm at 873,000 robots. That means I've got 127 left to put into the system. I got 109,000 in storage ready to go in out of 127, so we've got 18,000 still to make. So close. So close. We're just 18,000 robots away from actually completing our target of building 1 million robots. Now, obviously, I'm going to be making more, right? That is not going to stop. We're not stopping. The robots will keep going. Landfill is now coming out over here. That's excellent. They've managed to work their way out through to get to the landfill stage. And we should also be getting some of these turning up reasonably soon. So there's a few extra roboports in there. And then there will be the other ones coming out over here. We can leave that lot now for a minute. Not worry about it. How are we doing with construction bots? About half of them are in the air right now. We wouldn't expect it to be too much different to that. And yeah, I don't think there's too much else to worry about. I mean, we're still down on our main issue, which is getting as many stack inserters into the air as we can possibly manage. So I'm going to keep it into the air. No, we don't want stack inserters in the air. We just want stack inserters on the ground here so that we can make more iron. Like, the more stack inserters I can move and get onto these, the better. And then that's going to get more iron coming into the system. So I am going to need to, like, just keep helping out with these and making a few. But that's alright. I can keep doing that. We can, like, we can hang around here for a little bit and keep assisting them. And then we can always make more of these. I got some to make there. I got more up there that need to be put in place. That lot there is done. The only requests on there are actually the speed demons? The speed modules. I don't think we got speed demons here. There's no demons. There's no demonology allowed on this playthrough. And then we could also do some of these. Now, more of these would be absolutely wonderful. They really would. But that means that we've got to get more iron in order to be able to make them. And, I mean, getting the copper is easy. The copper won't be any problem whatsoever. But getting more of them, that wouldn't hurt. Actually, I'm thinking those 3 squares right there, they would be perfect to start off with for making some more of them. And then we could put a load of them down here as well. Oil. We'll worry about oil in a bit. I think we'll copy out a few of these first. We'll put 3 of them in there. No more than that, though, because we're still focused. We still want to try and get this iron actually being made. We're getting more and more of these inserters down and being placed, being sorted out. We've also got still plenty of robots in the air. We've also now got 912,000 logistics robots in the system. 912,000. There's not very many robots coming over to that one over there. We have got a nice lot of robots coming over here, and they are queuing up quite substantially now. We're getting definite queuing going on now. And then we've got this lot over here that haven't really changed, but the timber is being quite quickly shifted out of the way, so we will be able to get that lot down pretty quick as well. So all in all, things are progressing fairly well. I'm going to go to here a second, and I'm going to just refresh that one so that it adds in these extra bits over to here, and we've already got landfill requested down to there, so those will keep going. We're going to pop into here, and I'm going to make more inserters here for me. Just a second, and there we go. That's all of the fast inserters used up, which we'll swap over, and then they'll put these in. And obviously, the more of these that we put in, the better things are going to be for getting more iron done, and yada yada yada, so on and so forth. You all understand exactly what goes on now. It's fast inserters. Like, everything is now waiting on fast inserters. They are pretty much the only thing that we need in order to be able to really get all of this extra iron underway. 915,000 robots, and that means, like, the number of robots that we've got going in does indicate quite strongly that we're suddenly getting a whole load of robots up here coming out of the roboports. Right, we've got a whole load of these have suddenly been lifted out of these roboports. And it's the same up here. Now, those there are full, but it's right here, look, see, I've got a stream of a stream of robots coming out of this roboport right here. And so these are loading up pretty quick. And then there's more coming out of this one over here, so they're loading up pretty quick as well. So they're getting through them a lot faster than they were. So we're up to 916,000 in the ports. We've got more of them popping out over here. And that's going to very quickly sort of use up the rest of them. It's very quickly going to use up the rest of the ones that we've got actually in storage right now. And we have got in storage 70,000. On top of our 917,000 that we've got over here. Let's have a look in there. 970. It is just the low end of 917,000. And, okay, so 917 and 70,000 makes 987,000. Just 13,000 robots still to make. So we have got over 1 million robots. It has already been pointed out that we've got over 1 million robots. We've reached the 1 million robot point if you count the construction robots as well. We have got 1 million robots if you count them. We haven't got 1 million robots in the system yet. That is still accumulating. It's not going to take all that long. We're getting there pretty quickly now. It's highly efficient now, just how fast we're getting there. We've got the fast inserters quickly coming back. I've also got some electronic circuits now on their way down, and they're going to start refilling, which means that I can start putting in a few more requests for these to be built, and I can start spreading out. I just want to, like, put a few down into here, and I am thinking to wait until we've got the 1 million robots in the system, or at least very, very close to. We might do it... Like, I might get to, say, 975,000 logistics robots in the system, and then start swapping over all of these for push chests, the active provider chests. And then, with the push chests going all the way through the whole system, that should then result in us being able to get most of the robots into the air. I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference at that point. Now, what we're also waiting on is a few deliveries down here, which will result in the rest of those trees being selected and taken away, as well as all of those up there, and the ones out this side. So we've got a few extra orders still to come in. There, we've got a few extra bits of timber coming in over here with these that have just gone down. And that means, actually, we're probably going to get those now all taken away. Because there's a few bits of timber have already been picked up from that side. And we've got several bits of timber from over here. What have you got? Oh, you got more power lines on there. I've got a couple of power lines up here still to be placed down, but those are pretty much almost done now. Don't need to worry about going up any more on... no, I don't need to... Actually, I don't need to worry about putting any more up there. I can just leave this exactly as it is, and the rest of it will now be filled in, and then I can just, like, join in the wires just to finish connecting that all the way across, and then that will be done. And up here, this is also starting to spread out, and then we'll get that filled in. I'm going to get... I'll tell you what, we will put a little bit of landfill up around here. Alright, I've got landfill... Ooh, we just had a roboport be put down. Right, I'm going to go to landfill out on that side right there. I'm going to fill that back in over to there, and then I'm going to go landfill over to here. I'm going to run that all the way down here to this bit, like this. And then we come in like that as well, and we run that down. And then bring that back up again. Maybe a little bit more besides. Right, there. So I've got a section of landfill around that area right there, which means that then this bit of iron ore, that should all get uncovered. So I could also go and actually uncover that. So we go right out here to the very edge. Bring that down. There's another 20,000 in the way of trees to be removed. I'm going to remove those there as well. Just because. No other particular reason than simply because. Because I think that I should. And that's going to open up just a little bit more stuff in there. I want to have another look and see what the robots are doing over here. Because they did look absolutely fantastic earlier. There we go. Look at the routes that they're taking. We haven't got quite as many coming out here right now. Right, we've got a steady stream backwards and forwards over here that are working through. And then we've got the queues over here. And you can see we've got circles queuing up around each of these ports over here. But not as many as I thought we might have. Right, definitely not as many as I thought we might have over here. We've got a good steady stream coming over here, but this seems to have sort of figured out the equilibrium for how that is best going to work for it. I will go back here and I will remove that again just to rescue our frame rate, and just want to make sure that is all now completely empty up there. Oh! Now that that is completely empty, there is something else we're going to do. We're going to go in there, we're going to deconstruct that lot, because that is a lot of inserters right there. Right in there. That is a lot of inserters that our robots can come and get, remove from the system, and then go and put down in more useful places. So if I do the same right there and get that lot removed, there we go, boom, I've got a whole host of stack inserters that will be picked up, will be carted away, and will be used elsewhere in the system. Now, what we should be getting, because I got a whole load of timber being brought back over here, the timber is going to be brought back over here. This is where they'll be turning up. Well, they'll either be turning up here, or they'll be bringing it up to this bit up here. Not sure if the robots, if the construction bots will be delivering it direct to here, or if the construction bots will be delivering it to these chests and then taking it further afield. I've got a little bit of timber in that one, and I got a bit of timber in that one. I've got deliveries coming over to here. Can't see them very well, but those are construction bots bringing timber into the chests in here. So if I've got a load of construction bots over here already, they should then journey from there down over to here. And, I mean, I have gone and put down a whole load more requests elsewhere, so they may not go and do that immediately. They may decide to go and do that somewhere else for a minute. But they should come along and get most of this. Well, they should be reasonably quick with that. Another thing that we want to do is we want to go over here. Now, we've got that at the moment, and we could remove all of that section and all of that section as well. That's going to be a whole load more stack inserters, and instead of having it there, we go all the way up here, and we have this one doing the exact same system as we have doing down the bottom. They're going to have to go a lot further to get all the way up here than they are all the way down the bottom. And I think that we could just put a line of them right the way along here. If I go to paste, like there, I don't want that one. I don't want that or that. I do want that one. If I was to paste that in there, I got to have some stack inserters on there to make that work. I don't actually need to go all the way up there and do that. I don't need to travel all the way up there to get that. So I can just do that right the way across and put a block on that. So then those are going to be removed. I can also do that all the way across there. Remove them. It does remove the iron, like it freezes up the iron ore instantly on that, but that's fine. And then I can go to here, and I can put down each of these. I can put down a section of these on each of these lines. Some of them are a bit closer together than others, but that's fine. That's not going to make any difference, is it? And one there, one there, one there, here, and over here. There, I've now got I've got push chests, I've got active provider chests. I have also got to get some of those in place, and I'm also going to need to get some power. So we want to put a power line right there. That should be enough then. We've got power going right the way across to all of them. I'm pretty sure that that power line in there does fit. It does, yes, it goes right the way across. So we've now just got to wait for that one to fill up, and then I can do the same over here, except this one's going to be a bit different. I'm going to need to remove most of this. So I'm going to deconstruct, and I'm going to start deconstructing from that point right there, and I'll deconstruct down to here, and I'll take those out. And then I can deconstruct that little square right there. Take that lot out. And that lot. Like that. A few more over this side. A few up this way. And then those and those right there. Okay, so there's that bit. I can come back to that in a little while. I'm also going to go over this side and get a few of these removed. I think we will simply take them from... Actually, I don't need to go that high. I can just go there like that. I can remove all the way over to there. I'm only going to... yeah, actually I will. I'll remove everything over like that. Get rid of them. And then that one there. You through that way. And then all of that. Those through here. That can go all the way down to there. And then I've got just a couple of bits here that I want to take out. All that time we spent building this thing up, and now we want to just... I'm just getting rid of the whole thing, and I'm going to just get rid of all that as well. So that's chopped off the supply of iron coming in completely, all the way over to there. And then I've also got this supply of iron over this side. And just to ensure that that one stays running exactly as we want, we can simply remove 3 lines... or 3 squares off of each of them, like that, and that's removed all of it. So there's no more is actually going to be able to get through there. It's going to come all the way over to here. I've got an extra bit down here that's got push chests already, pushing that into the system. So I'll leave that running for a second, just until this ore belt here has completely emptied itself out. It's not going to take very long now to empty itself out, I don't think, because that's the last of the ore coming down there, and the stone is already emptied. So that's all going to be gone. All of this up here, right the way back up to there, that's all gone completely. And then that, I've already instigated the new build on there. This bit over here, I haven't got any new build on it yet. But I can do that pretty easily. Pretty sure, actually, if I can... I might be able to just have it from where I've got. So if I bring that one there, I want to put one there, and one there. And one there and one there, like that. Actually, this bit here, what I can do is I can cancel that bit. I can just bring that down to there like that. That one as well. I've got one in there that I want to cancel. And that one I want to cancel. That one I don't want to cancel. That one does have to sort of stay where he is. And then these over this side, they can stay as they are. Because what I'll do is I'll put it like that. So that one will go there. That one goes in like that. You're here. You go there. This one goes over here like this. So I've got my new ghost print on there is already in place. And then I've got, let me go to paste over here. That one goes right down on there. So what I can actually do is I can cancel that deconstruct on that bit. Cancel those two bits of deconstruct. Cancel all of that one. And then those that side. And that one as well. And then I can go back into paste over this side. And I can drop 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what that's done is that's sort of, it sped it up a little tiny bit. It's not hugely, it's not like made a massive difference to it, but it has sped it up a little bit. So I've got those there are going to be joined together. The only thing that we haven't got is a power supply going into it. This one goes to, actually no, that does. That reaches right the way across all of them. That one goes to there. Yes, it will. It reach right, it connects into the whole system. Okay, that's good. So I've got that bit there done. I've got the last of the iron coming down here. It's already starting to spread out a bit on there. The last of this iron is almost into the big connection bit over here as well. So we want to take all of that out. And then this one up here, that one still needs a little bit of work. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to here. And I'm going to remove the bits that have got all of the splitters on. I don't know if splitters actually slow stuff down when they're not operational. I know that when the splitters are being used, when they're actually active, they do cause lag. Is what I've been told anyway. So whether they still do that when they're not fully being used, haven't got a clue. It'd be interesting to find that one out. This section right here is just about to finish up. I can already start getting rid of a couple of these bits. I can just do that there. There's one little bit removed. But I just want to see these come in. And I want to see this, like this whole system. I just want to see the last little bits of it drain out. I'm going to get that belt only goes up to there. And then, see, we've got, that's the belt at the moment. It's pretty much completely full. And in goes the last tiny little bits of ore. And as soon as they go in, obviously, this is going to start going a little bit faster. As soon as the ore has run through there, it's instantly going faster on those. And that's just going to spread in just the very last little bits right there. And it will all be finished. The bottom bit down here, that's all done. Here come the first of the chests. Heading north, I've also got some going up to go and grab some items as well. And that's the last of the ore that's come from the left-hand side, from the west over there. That's the last of the ore. And now all I've got is just these bits here is the last of this now coming down and being spread out through our system. And just kind of like filling up the belt with it. Just the last few little bits. Not very much of it left at all. That bit in there is quickly spreading out. Obviously, there's not going to be any robots coming up here, but they will pretty quickly then, because we've already got the requests going up. I mean, yes, admittedly, I don't have any of those right now to go down, and that is going to severely hamper efforts. It is going to really, really slow things down. And the last of the ore is coming in through. I think that is the last piece coming out the gate just there. That is the final piece. Right, now I can go through here like this, and I can get rid of that bit, and then I can go under here, and I can get rid of all of the rest of it. So that's all going to be gone. No more. We have no more of it. And then this bit up here, I just need to get my new pattern and extend that down. So really, we want to go to about here. Quite happy with the pattern being to that point. It's just coming out of these bits here. I think this one here needs to go in underneath there. So I will put one of those, and I will extend that one out over to there. And I will get rid of that one. And then I'm going to want a couple of extra belts just to bring the rest of them out down to this point, I think, so that they're all running evenly. It's a lot easier if we have it all running the same. And then that one there, that one can just cancel. So if I shift click over that one's cancelled, and that's where we want the belts to run to. I want to bring them to that point so that they're equal to that one. And then we put the thing in front of that. And everything should be exactly as we want. So I want to put one here, 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 and here to that point. And then I want to cancel that one there. I don't want to cancel anymore. I want to take some more belts. I'm going to run you to... No, I want to go out one further. I want to go to there. So that one needs to go back up like that. That one right there. Does that change direction at all? Trying to look at this and see where it runs. That one goes into there. Obviously goes that way. That one comes in and goes there. I think that one actually goes down through here. So I kind of need to do it like that. And then you need to come out a little bit. And you need to come out a little bit. We need to go... Well, yeah, we need to go further than that. I need to bring it down to there. It's got to go to that point. So I'm going to run you down there like that. And I want to run you down there like that. So you'll have a couple of deliveries brought over. There may be... Nope, there isn't anything extra on there. And that one is already in place. Okay, so I will leave that there and wait until the robots have come and gathered all of that bit in. And then we've got that one's then underway. That one is all being spread out and delivered. And we've got the last of this now coming down through here, which means I need to kind of wait until this has all been done. Once that's been cleared out of the way, then once it comes and makes its way all the way down here and clears this, we'll then have a whole load of extra inserters, fast inserters, that we'll be able to take off of here and we'll be able to use elsewhere. That lot over there, for example, saving, okay, slight panic then. Because we got so much going on, it is prone to randomly crashing every now and then. So I do get a little bit nervous every time it freezes up to do its autosave. At the moment, it still seems to be working okay. But yes, it definitely does make me nervous whenever the autosave happens. I've got, like, all over here... Most of these inserters are now in place. I've also got the materials to go make another 50, so I will do that a minute. Well, inconveniently, it went a little bit wrong just then. We haven't really lost very much time. It's just, gone back a little bit. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.